going on, YouTuber Mel Shake here. Finally got the tablet mounted and it's ready to be installed onto the dash. Um, this has to be one of the cleanest and one of the simplest installs that I've seen. If you want to install a 7-inch tablet while retaining your storage, then this would be the way to go. I've seen a lot of them where the iPads, they mount them, they take off this lid and they just mount them on this, right inside here. And you have to really do some fabrication and make it look all nice. And if you don't do it right, then it just looks like you just slapped the tablet right onto the dash. So this kind of looks almost factory. I'm gonna show you right now what it looks like. Bam! A lot of fingerprints, but I should wipe that off. Damn it. Okay. See if I close it up. A little better. Alright, so that's what it looks like. This is the Galaxy Tablet 4. Now, how I installed it, let me show you real quick how I installed it. It's fairly simple. I got these little aluminum, I don't know what you call it. I think they're like window brackets or something. They come in a piece of I think like 3 foot. I cut it down and I screwed it onto the cubby from the inside, and then I got these little window. These are window brackets as well, I guess. These were all found in the Home Depot hardware section, and screwed it onto there. Put some cushioning right here, and it holds the tablet into place. Put 2 on this side, one on that side, and that's basically it. There's nothing else to it. Alright, so you guys might be thinking, with this mount, how do you access the home button, the volume button, and the power button? Well, for the power button, you really won't be using the power button as long as the tablet's always plugged in, which it will be. But just in case, I did figure out a method for that. For the home button, I did something really cool as well. You really have to have a creative mind to do something like this. If you're dumb, you wouldn't have ever thought of this. So this is the home button. What I did was I got a piece of a black hanger. I cut it to the length. I drilled a hole where the home button is supposed to be, right directly like perpendicular to the home button here. Drilled a hole, put the hanger through, dabbed a little glue onto the end, and I glued onto the home button. So it's basically like an extender. And let me tell you, that feels like a home button. Like, it even has that little clicking feedback noise. Perfect. That works perfectly. For the volume button, the back button, all that stuff, you could access that through the Samsung's. They have this little dexterity thing. This right here has all the menu you want. It has the recent apps, home, back. It has settings, brightness, restart, power off, volume. So all those buttons you could access here. This will always be floating on your screen, so you don't have to, you don't need the back button on the Samsung tablets or the volume. This will be always on your screen. As for the power button, I did something as well. You gotta check this out. But so far, I doubt that you will ever be using it. Maybe just in case you leave it running and forgot to plug it in or something. So this is what I did for the power button. I took a little braided line, or just some regular line. Just gotta make sure it's strong. Use some adhesive tape to tape it down where the power button is, and then I drilled a small hole right below, underneath the power button. So if the power button is here, you want to make sure the hole is like somewhere over here. You can see that the string goes on the back of the tablet through the hole coming out of here. So when you tug on the line, it'll press the it'll press the power button. Let me show you what it looks like. It works perfectly. I already dummy tested it out. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Okay. And this string will just be hanging on the side here. So I always have that, but hopefully you won't ever need this. So home button, I showed you the mounting, I showed you everything. Alright, so the tablet screen is a little bit wider than the Cubby, but for that I did this. There's this little app that you can download, and the tablet has to be rooted. If it's not rooted, you have to root it. Just look it up on YouTube, you'll find out how to root it. And then you get this application on the Play Store. It's called Resolution Changer, and you could actually change the size of this display. So what I did is the display size is supposed to be 1280 by 700 at 180. I mean, it's supposed to be 1280 by 750 or something, and I reduced it to 1280 by 700. And I also reduced the pixel from 230 to 180. And what that did was it actually made the screen size smaller. The length stayed the same, just the width kind of reduced just a little bit, so I have access to all the top displays, the top little bar, as well as the bottom. Other things about the tablet, you want to have it the wake up mode where you have no swiping or nothing, so once you start the car and the power is on, it'll just turn on automatically. You want to have the screen to be you want to have the screen timeout to be like 30 seconds, so just in case you're not doing anything, if there's any inactivity, it'll just turn off and you won't drain any power. So as for the power and the auxiliary, what I did was I just ran a USB from here down to there, and it'll be plugged in to there. If the power is hardwired, then you won't be able to transfer data with the laptop. So with this, you could always just unplug it from that from the power adapter and plug it into your laptop and transfer data. That's why I did that. The aux, there's also an aux running through here. Actually, it's not at the moment, but you just run it through here and it'll come out over here and just plug into there. So as for the tablet fitting into here, it almost fits perfectly. The problem is these two brackets gets in the way. So what I did was I just bent them outwards a little bit and it fits perfect now. If you don't want to do this, then another option you could do is just bring the screen a little bit forward, so that way it doesn't get in the way with the brackets in the back. That's what it will look like. Power, aux. Alright, so I put everything back together, as you can see. This is what I did with the aux. It just comes out of here, and I'm gonna show you what happens. You just start the car. That turns on automatically. This is what my home screen looks like. Like I said, this button right here, it always stays afloat, and you have access to all your kind of shortcuts options, the recent apps, home, back, more options. You have the volume, lock screen, screen capture, device options, settings, brightness, restart, power off. And there's a few other ones you could add as well. The video player, it's also really cool. You can have the videos kind of play back one after the other without having to touch anything. It'll just continue. When you're driving, you kind of lose a little bit of the screen right here. It kind of gets in the way, but you could fix that really easily. Just bring the screen up more, just shave off more of the back of the Cubby, but you lose more storage. You could skip. That's the videos. Home button. This home button is sick. Music. You even have the visualizer. Skip. The music's playing, but I put the music down, volume down. Really cool. You don't want this, just close that. Hides it. Throw some stuff in there. Storage. Alright, so I'm going to show you what the Google Maps look like. Even when you have videos or music on, it'll stop the music and video and show the GPS directions.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn. Turn right onto North University Drive. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 11:53 a.m.
Stay fly, get the jet, I gotta stay.
Continue on North University Drive for 4 miles.
As for the tablet, the Galaxy tablet works the best because of the home button. You could get other ones, I don't know, maybe like an LG or something, but with the turning off, I put it to 15 seconds off of inactivity, so it'll just shut off after 15 minutes. It won't shut off completely, but it'll the screen will just go off display, just in case you want to turn it off like that. All right, just in case you want to turn it on by the power button, like I said, this was a string that I'm using. Just tug on it, and there you go. And this will just stay right here on the side. You can barely see it. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. Like I said, you want to get that little resolution changer where you can make the screen a little bit smaller so it fits perfectly. You could also make it even smaller if you like. You could bring it up more, say more rotation settings. I downloaded this thing that's called rotation settings, so it's always in landscape mode no matter what. That's pretty much it. Aux, you could always disconnect the aux and put something else if you like, plug into your phone, just get a separate aux cable. That right there, I'm gonna do something where I have a splitter there so I can plug in my LEDs for the footwell lights. You can see it shut off, just click that and it'll go back on. So really cool. I'm super happy the way it came out. Couldn't be any more happier. So let me know what you guys think. I better get some positive comments. I'm just playing around. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really like to know what you guys think about it. Let me know if there's anything that I could improve on it. So far, besides the wiring, I don't know if I should put some insulation in the back. I don't know, like some foaming or something, but I don't get no rattling thus far. Everything else is the way I want it to. So pretty cool. Get a high capacity memory card so you could put in more videos and stuff. Just download everything off of YouTube. And yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.